Beatin the House is brought to you by Thrive Fantasy. Experience a new way to play daily fantasy sports and esports on Thrive Fantasy. Choose your lineup of over-unders for top-tier athletes that have the biggest impact on the game. The more points the selection is worth, the riskier it is. Rack up the most points and win a share of the prize pool. Thrive Fantasy has contests for traditional sports including the NFL, NBA, MLB, and the PGA, as well as esport titles like Counter-Strike, League of Legends, and Valorant. Visit the prop lobby and build your entry of 2, 3, or 4-player predictions. Choose correctly and you could win big. Sign up with Thrive Fantasy today with promo code PIKE, and Thrive Fantasy will match your first deposit of $25 or more up to $250. That's promo code PIKE for a first deposit match up to $250. Come and prop up today with Thrive Fantasy. Terms and conditions apply. Must be at least 18 years old and in the United States to play. Void where prohibited. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
It's a casino. People gotta win sometime.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a giant, colorful check to deposit.
Welcome to another edition of Beatin the House. I'm Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're going to be crisscrossing the country, North America, sometimes the world, talking about the latest jackpots in the casino and lottery industries. If it's $100,000 or more, we will be talking about it on this show. Press releases, info at turnpikesportsradio.com is the best place to reach us. Send us your communications, your jackpot notices, your new game notices. Send them all in. We'll talk about them on this show. Got a whole mixed bag of different jackpots this week. We've got online slots, we got retail slots, we've got table games, we've got bad beat jackpots, Pie Gal Poker, we've got lottery, we've even got a sports bet to talk about. We've got everything to this week, except Keno and Bingo.
Oh, yeah, no Keno and Bingo this week, huh?
We got to try and find a bingo newsletter going on. So, but we're going to start off in New Jersey, Borgata Online.
Okay. I heard about this one. This made big news in New Jersey.
Yep. Press release came from our friend Katie over at BetMGM.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we're going to be talking about is the largest jackpot awarded by BetMGM so far this year in 2023, and we're in December already.
Yeah,
so
well, let me tell you
a couple weeks to go.
It's a huge jackpot. I'll let you talk about it, but it's incredible, and it's a big jackpot, and it wasn't a huge bet, so that's what makes it really great.
Well, we've got a $2 bet on an online progressive slot machine, Bison Fury. $2 bet won $3 million.
Yep, $3 million.
That's an amazing amount of money for an online slot.
Incredible. It's an amazing amount of money for a $2 bet.
Yes.
So that's incredible.
And according to the press release, the player who won on Borgata Online was also a 20-year patron of Borgata brick and mortar in Atlantic City.
All right.
So, it's
which,
nice seeing...
Which means that patron was there from the beginning because
Yes.
Borgata is celebrating its 20th anniversary this year.
Yes. I wonder if they were there on the opening day.
I don't know.
That actually would have been a great win if they're celebrating their anniversary there.
Yeah.
According to the press release, plans for the jackpot include early retirement, fun, and travel.
Great, good.
Including a trip to Las Vegas for the first time.
Okay.
20 years,
That's
20
the way
years
to
a
do
Atlantic
it.
City patron going to Vegas for the first time.
After winning a jackpot, you go to Vegas for your first time. That's a good way to visit Vegas. You know?
And this is
just don't gamble it away. Don't get crazy. So.
Well, leave some of it home.
Yeah.
Don't take it all with you. But according to the press release, Bison Fury is one of the exclusive games developed by Entain for the Borgata Online, and also I think it's on BetMGM Casino too. They're both those platforms.
The buffalo
is
such a popular animal for slot machines. I mean, we were just in a casino a couple days ago, and just wherever you looked, there was pictures of buffalo on these machines.
And also with the information included with the press release, 2 other players won large jackpots on exclusive BetMGM platform games in October. We have $1.2 million from BetMGM Michigan, playing the MGM Grand Millions on a $5 bet.
Okay.
And then a West Virginia player on BetMGM West Virginia, $746,000 on a $2 bet, also on Bison Fury. Got to start playing Bison Fury, people.
Can I just say something about Borgata and BetMGM? I have been enjoying. They have something pretty cool when you're talking about the Borgata. For roulette players, they actually have a camera at a roulette wheel on the gaming floor in the Borgata, and you can play right along with it. I usually play it on the Borgata Online casino, so that's a lot of fun.
Yes,
I mean, you don't see the players' faces or the dealer's face, but you see their hands going and putting it on, their chips on the table and things like that. So it's a lot of fun. If you're a roulette player and you're home in New Jersey and you can't get to Atlantic City, put on Borgata Casino and you can actually see what's happening on the casino floor because you're playing roulette with the other patrons on the floor.
And it is more realistic than just the online
By the
roulette
way,
because the online roulette's quick.
Next time I'm in Borgata, I have to walk around and look for the camera on top of the roulette wheel to see exactly where it is.
Well, there's actually 3 cameras.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No.
Yes.
It's
they're micro cameras. They're not huge TV
it's
type cameras.
It's a pretty big production. They got it's like a 3-camera shoot for this thing.
But they're all micro cameras. One on top of the wheel, looking down at the table. Two from the other side.
I have a theory where it may be. I'm thinking. I know they have roulette tables over by the poker room and by the sports book in that corner. I think it may be there. I'm not sure, but like I said, next time I go to Borgata, I got to take a look around to see where this roulette wheel is.
Well, we're leaving New Jersey. We're going up to New York State. We're going to Suffolk County.
Okay.
Jake's 58 Casino.
All right.
Which is
never been there, by the way.
Which is actually, it started out just as an OTB, developed into a casino.
Yep.
So we have Jake's 58 Casino. We have a winner who wants to remain anonymous. Don't know if it's a male or a female. 4th spin on the Wheel of Fortune machine. One of the Wheel of Fortune machines at Jake 58.
Oh, the Wheel of Fortune slot machine?
Slot machine.
Okay.
4th spin.
Wow.
$2,294,411.78.
Wow.
No word on whether that was a progressive, but I'm assuming it was with that size.
That size, it probably is.
But 4 spins to get
Wow.
almost 2.3 million.
What is that? What, 30 seconds? 4 spins?
It depends on how quickly you did it.
What is that? Oh my God!
Some people go boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Other people, they change the level of the bet. So,
I guess,
it depends on what he was doing there. I can't. It all says 4 spins. I wish the time frame would have been really nice to see exactly how long that took. But,
great, good.
But
good for him.
4 spins worth of work got him 2.3 million.
Well, good for him or her, whoever won.
Yep,
the
winner. We're going out to Nevada. We're going to Vegas right now.
Okay.
We've got a retail slot jackpot. A visitor from Texas, $5 bet on a Wheel of Fortune slot machine again.
Another Wheel of Fortune slot. Huh?
He won $1,390,820 at 10 p.m. at Paris, Las Vegas.
Wow.
So Wheel of Fortune paid out 2 huge amounts of money.
It's paying up.
Yes.
Like I said, we went to a casino a couple days ago, and Wheel of Fortune was everywhere.
What is that? That's about $5 million in Wheel of Fortune payouts right there.
I don't know. I haven't been keeping
2.3 and 1.4. So that's a good amount of money there. Mm-hmm. Staying in Vegas, we're going to the Venetian now. We've got a table game jackpot on Thanksgiving.
Oh, good.
Thursday, November 23rd, Shane from California was playing Ultimate Texas Hold'em, dealt a Spade Royal Flush.
Wow.
Winning the mega tier of the Millionaire Progressive jackpot. Hit the $5 side bet as well. Mm-hmm. That made him eligible for this mega millionaire progressive, whatever you want to call it, the millionaire progressive. Mm-hmm. $1,012,030.
That was a great Thanksgiving.
That's a good side bet. Mm-hmm. $5 side bet got him that. And then also on Wednesday, November 22nd, the day before, a guest who wished to remain anonymous also won on the same table game. $1,975,769.
That's great.
Big day at the Venetian, or couple of days at the Venetian.
Thanksgiving, I had the best of both worlds. I was in New Jersey, but I played online. So not only was I home, I was, gambling at a casino.
There you go.
Online, so it worked.
We're going back out to the East Coast again. We're going back to Pennsylvania. We're going to Pittsburgh.
Okay.
We have a bad beat jackpot at the Rivers Casino Pittsburgh.
I heard about this, yeah.
By the way, before we get into this, Rivers Casino Pittsburgh still holds the U.S. record for bad beat jackpots. It was $1.2 million payout back in August of 2022.
Okay. So that's the record?
That's the record, U.S. record.
Okay.
Playground Poker up in Montreal holds the world record.
Okay.
So, the Rivers Casino is getting up there. So $1.2 million. This time, on Tuesday night, November 28th, $905,622.13 was the bad beat jackpot. 8 players divvied that up. It was one player had 4 aces and was beaten by another player with a royal flush.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. The loser of the hand, who was actually the winner of
Who
the
was
bad
actually
beat jackpot.
the actual winner.
The winner of the bad beat jackpot, loser of the hand.
Okay.
$362,250.13. The winner, who was actually the loser of the bad beat, but the winner of the hand, $271,686.
Wow.
The other 6 players at the table, $45,000 each.
Wow, that's great.
So that's actually really cool to see.
I'd be happy just sitting at the table.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how often do you see a royal flush?
Well, that's why it's
beating
a bad beat.
beating
that's
somebody else who had 4 aces.
That's the whole idea about a bad beat
That's what
jackpot.
I'm saying.
I mean, that's
Yeah. But again,
It's,
that came
it's,
close to the
it's
record.
at the same time great and
Yeah.
the same time soul crushing if you're a poker player. But it's that's what makes the bad beat so great in this country.
Yeah. It actually you hate losing with 4 aces, but I wonder how often the guy has ever gotten 4 aces.
But you won the bad beat jackpot.
Exactly. Going over to Nevada again. We're going back over to the Orleans Casino. Visitor from Minnesota was in town on Thanksgiving weekend, and they were playing the regional linked Pai Gow poker game at the Orleans, which means it was linked to a whole bunch of other properties. As a matter of fact, it included the Aliante, Cannery, Gold Coast, Samstown, and Suncoast, as well as the Orleans.
Wow.
All linked together.
That's a cool Pai Gow poker game.
Yes.
Wow.
Guy hit a 7-card straight flush. 3 through 9 of spades with the wild card joker becoming the 8.
Wow.
That's actually kind of interesting. You can put that joker anywhere you want.
I got to get back into that. I had my
Yeah.
Pai Gow poker phase because I was playing online trying to learn the game. By the way, I always talk about online poker and online gaming and online casino games. It's the absolute best way to learn these games.
Yes.
He
played the side bet to trigger the progressive jackpot, the linked progressive jackpot, I should say.
Okay.
Dollar side bet.
All right.
He won, or this player won. It's an anonymous player. $292,072.
Wow.
Linked progressive jackpot. So all the Boyd Casino properties in Nevada were all hooked into this.
And one thing about Pai Gow, the side bets are incredibly important.
That's a cheap side bet. $1.
I know, it's great.
Usually you see
we got I've seen like $5.
That's what I'm saying. You normally see a $5 side bet, but especially
and
with
I'm sure they can go up if you're playing higher stakes, but the dollar side bet's pretty good.
I wonder what would have happened if that was a higher side bet. I wonder what the amount would have been.
Every gambler thinks that way.
Yeah.
You know,
You have to. You have to.
I hit this, parlay. I wish I put $100 instead of $50. You know, everyone, whenever they win, and whenever anyone wins, they keep thinking, gee, I wish I put a little more in it.
Well, we're leaving Nevada and we're going back out to Pittsburgh.
Wow, what's going on with Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh's paying out, obviously. We've got $884,079 paid out in just 4 days at Live Casino Pittsburgh.
I've been to the Live Casino Philadelphia, which is great.
Yeah. But this one, over 4 days, $884,000 paid out. A couple big wins for 4 people in particular that were pointed out. Thomas from Slippery Rock. Not sure where Slippery Rock is. I know that's a local place. Won jackpot on Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, Wheel of Fortune machine.
$130,000 and on Wheel of Fortune. Then we have Lisa F., an Irwin resident, Irwin, Pennsylvania, was the giant jackpot winner on the Huff and Puff machine.
Okay.
After a $1.75 bet, she came out with $96,000.
By the way, in the casino I was in a couple days ago, I saw the Huff and Puff machine, and I would have never looked at it unless we were doing this this segment of the show, because I've never heard of it before until you said something about it. So now I'm really conscious of the machines around me.
Well, this is another linked machine because it was a linked progressive jackpot or linked cross-property jackpot between Live Pittsburgh and Live Philly.
I think I saw Huff and More Puff.
Huff and More Puff.
Is that a thing?
That's the sequel.
That's a thing. Okay.
That's a thing.
All right. Okay.
So we have that, and then we have the other big jackpot. Gregory Yu placed a $5 bet on the Eureka Reel Blast machine and won $66,000.
Oh wow. Okay.
So, that's actually not a bad payout for a $5 bet.
Sure.
And then we have one last one, $64,510, anonymous player on the Lightning Cash machine.
Okay.
No word on the size of the bet.
All right.
Now we've got our sports bet for the week here. We seem to be doing a lot more sports betting now. So we got Fanduel Sportsbook, and this is one of those pre-made parlays.
I don't do a lot of those. I mean, I
haven't seen a good one.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I just don't,
Yeah.
I keep thinking, well, they put it up there and they kind of, in my mind, I always think, they probably don't expect me to win this, or it looks good and they want me to spend my money on it. But, I prefer doing my own parlays. I never win, but I feel good doing them by myself.
Well,
so.
I looked at this parlay. I wouldn't have touched this parlay, but it was for the Thursday night Cowboys-Seahawks game.
Well, first off, I mean, it was, it was about 5 touchdowns in this parlay.
Oh, yeah.
4 or 5. I mean, you're thinking, my
it
God.
was Tony Pollard anytime TD.
Yeah, this is on Fanduel, by the way.
This is Fanduel. This is one of their pre-made. Tony Pollard, CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks, and DK Metcalf, all anytime TD. The odds were plus 39.19.
It's incredible. And
20,000 people. 20,000 people.
Look, they're huge. Everyone loves the parlay because everyone, they really get you, really fixated on the game when you have a parlay.
Yes.
But they're really great, and so it's a lot of fun. You just got to be careful with parlays.
Yep.
But this one hit good. It was like 13 million paid out to the 20
according to
players.
FanDuel, about 13.4 million was paid out on to the 20,000 people who bet on the pre-made parlay. Yeah, I'm still not a big fan of pre-made parlays.
I do like once in a while if something, but some of them, they're overwhelming. A lot of the sports books now are really looking to parlays to really boost their profitability, and it's overwhelming how many pre-made parlays they have. There's one sports book, and it might be FanDuel. I don't know. They have a parlay hub. So I don't know who the hell has that.
Bet Rivers.
Yeah, there's a parlay hub. There's pre-made parlays. There's now DraftKings has something called progressive parlays where you can add to your parlay as the event happens. So
I got to take a look
it's
at
all
those.
about the parlays now.
I got a DraftKings account. I got to take a look at it because that's supposed to be a big thing in the UK, or that's where they got it from.
After that, I will take a closer look at the parlays. But
I still wouldn't
let
get
me
this
tell you
one.
something. There's not enough time in the day to look at all these pre-made parlays and things like that.
But again, I still, even after this hit, I would not have, because no one knew that game was going to have like 70 points scored in it.
Oh, sure.
So,
No.
But I guess that's why they call it gambling. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, people took the chance, and good for them. I mean, it was 13.4 million was paid out over
20,000 people.
20,000. Okay,
Actually, more than 20,000 people.
Yeah.
So
when I do bets, parlays, I do a lot of them. If I get a bonus bet, I had a couple of weeks ago was my birthday, so the sportsbook gave me a $5 bonus bet, and that's when I did the parlay. I've been doing teasers a lot more, so that's kind of the odds aren't as great as a parlay, but the chances of winning are a lot better.
Yeah.
So
we're going to finish up with a couple lottery stories.
all right.
As a matter of fact, we're going to be doing how we do Jersey jackpots, a rundown of jackpots from New Jersey. We got Virginia Lottery now. They have been sending out their newsletters, and they just provide a list of some of the big winners. So we've got Cheryl H. of Boynton, $991,681 on VP spins. That's an online instant game at the Virginia Lottery.
VP or VIP?
VIP.
Okay.
What did I say? VP?
VP.
Jody J. of Chesapeake, $239,683 on the lamp.
You said that before. What is that? Is that
It's a genie game.
It's a genie thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
As a matter of
fact,
fact,
lamp. Okay.
they now have the lamp Dark Arts.
Okay.
It's a sequel to it.
Oh, all right.
Yes. And then we have Chow D. I'm assuming CHAU is Chow, of Burke, Virginia, winning $150,000 on Shirley Holmes, The Case of the Missing Cat. Okay. Shirley Holmes is a female version of Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, okay.
So that's
All
why
right.
it's the case of the missing cat. And
Okay.
as you're playing the game, you're solving the mystery.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know if there's actually a true end to the mystery,
I like
but
that,
but a little extra to it.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. What Virginia Lottery is doing is amazing because these games are so entertaining. I mean, Shirley Holmes, the case of Missing Cat. I'd see now. I'm curious. I'd play that just because I heard about it.
Yeah, just to see what it's like.
And you can win
Yeah.
$150,000 on it.
At least.
So
At least.
well, so
Yeah.
did Chow D won it of Burke, Virginia? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
We're now going to finish up with, I don't think we've ever had anybody from the Hoosier Lottery.
Hoosier Lottery.
It's Indiana State Lottery,
Yep, Hoosier.
but it's called the Hoosier Lottery.
All right.
That's the formal name of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We have a $5 Lightning Cast Fast Play game. Lightning Cash Fast Play game, not cast. Dave Click, local from Indiana, who was playing the Hoosier Lottery, bought the ticket at Peru Pantry, and he was playing it, and it was I'm trying to figure out if it was a scratcher or it was a digital game, because he said the press release from the Hoosier Lottery said Dave couldn't believe his eyes when he saw 22 lightning bolts appear.
Okay.
So I'm assuming
I
it
don't
was
know.
a scratcher, or maybe that he was just.
I don't know anymore. So
And so he immediately called his wife, who, according to the lottery, was half asleep, thought he was full of you know what,
Okay.
and hung up on him,
Okay.
thinking he was trying to prank her.
All right. Okay.
So he had to call back and really underscore that
Wow.
he won $588,054.
That's great.
So she hung up on him.
Wow. Boy, what a interesting reaction.
I wonder what he was doing out late at night, unless this was like middle of the day she was taking a nap.
I don't know.
It didn't say when he actually got the ticket, whether it was day or
Which
night.
kind of leads me to believe that it was a scratch ticket. You
Yeah.
know, it seemed kind of instantaneous on it. You know,
Yeah.
he was somewhere.
Or maybe some of these lottery dealers have instant games on premises too.
You know, like a kiosk. You mean?
Yeah,
kind
like
of
they have
thing?
draws. It's like, you know how the Keno runs constantly over and
Okay.
over again. They may have something like that
Oh,
for these
okay.
guys. So
All
he may
right.
have been sitting there
I
watching
gotta
the
look
screen.
into that. That's
Yeah.
an interesting
So
thing.
it's a different type of thing. So, but because it could have been a scratcher, but I
Okay.
don't recall scratchers having 22
yeah,
symbols.
That's a lot of scratch.
That must have been a digital game that was running an instant draw.
Yeah,
kind
maybe.
Of thing.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
But congratulations to all our winners. That's it for this week's Beatin the House. Again, we only do $100,000 or more on the show, so there are a lot more winners out there that we didn't get a chance to talk about. Congratulations to everybody out there. Press releases, info@turnpikesportsradio.com. Keep them coming in.
And that'll do it for us this week. We'll see you next time on the Turnpike.